if you took a day or two to kind of clean the deck or take a few hours here and there over the holiday season to do this, it will really set you up for success. And so here's the magic meeting. What's worked well? What needs improvement? Now, in the magic meeting, we say, what are your ideas? In this context, it's what are my ideas? So what's worked well? What needs improving? And what are my ideas? So let me dive in. What's worked well? So the first thing you want to do is review your goals. What are the goals you wrote at the start of the year? You know what I know is that in January every year, we have the most amount of downloads of our podcast. People want to get the year off right. They want to get off to a rocking good start. We're always encouraging people to set goals, and so people do. And so it's very important to go and look at those goals you set where you check the box or where you got significant improvement on. And so the question then is, when you do this, is which goals came easy to you? You know, for me, there's certain things I do every year. It just comes easy to me. There's things that other people struggle with that come easy to me. There's things that other people, it comes easy to them that are a struggle for me. So which goals came easy to me? Second, where am I stuck? Where am I stuck? And then important to finish up where you celebrate the wins and learn from the losses. You know, I have a performance coach. His name is Lance, and I had a conversation with him just a week or so ago. And it's one of the reasons I just believe in coaching so much, because you can get yourself into a spot in your own thinking where you just can't see the forest for the trees. And it's been a very busy year. The real estate industry's been through major transitions, my own organization having to adjust accordingly. And then the general landscape of business, finance. I have a very busy life on top of that, with 6 kids and 3 grandkids and 7 horses and a partridge in a pear tree. So it's just very easy to get caught up in, okay, here's the problem, or here's the pattern, or here's where I'm stuck, or here's where I'm frustrated. And I just had this interaction with my performance coach, and we're just brainstorming back and forward. And it was the best way I could describe it. It was more of a spiritual breakthrough than anything, but ultimately it was, I felt unburdened at the end of that session. Like, hey, this is not all on me. I'm doing the best I can. I've actually accomplished a heck of a lot this year, done an awful lot. Our organization's done very well this year. My family's done very well this year. But I was feeling burdened. And on a spiritual connotation, it was like, hey, he kind of reminded me, you know, with my relationship with God, he says, hey, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And I realized there were certain obligations that I was taking on board that weren't meant for me. And I always loved the line from the movie Rudy, when Rudy's not able to get into Notre Dame and he visits a priest, and the priest says, well, son, there's 2 things I know. There is a God and I'm not him. And sometimes as productive people, we got to remember that we're not God. And so that was my breakthrough this year, which then helped me with looking at my year differently. And what did I get accomplished? And then, okay, what came easy to me? Where was I a bit stuck? And so reviewing the goals are critical, because we're about to set new goals coming in the new year. I promise you, the first month of podcasts with It's a Good Life coming into January 2024 will be guns a-blazing, and we have a strategy in place to look at goals and leverage goals and how to be a goal getter and how to use your profile, your natural demeanor to go and pursue goals and achieve goals. So we're going to be coming. And it's important. According to a study at NorthPass, 90% of the time when people follow specific and challenging goals, it led to higher performance. So we want to pursue those things. Michael Jordan said you have to expect things of yourself before you can do them. And author Barbara Scheer said, as soon as you start to pursue a dream, your life wakes up and everything has meaning. So before we wake up and start the new charge, we do need to take a breath. We do need to enjoy the holidays, but do a little house cleaning, get your house in order. And one of the ways to do it is review your goals. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.